My name is Christian Loyer from i-nexus, and in today's whiteboard video we will talk about the 5S methodology. Without diving too much into its origin, let's just say that 5S was developed in Japan and is a workplace organization methodology that helps you to organize your workplace indeed for increased efficiency and effectiveness. It helps you identifying and storing items, and it then proposes an approach to maintain and sustain the new order. In other words, 5S helps you to have a place for everything and everything in its place. By doing so, you are guaranteed an increased efficiency and effectiveness in your workplace. Now let's have a look at a high-level summary of the 5 steps in the 5S methodology. In Japanese, the 5 steps of the 5S methodology are called Sairi, Saiton, Saiso, Saiketsu, and Shitsuke. In English, they mean sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. In the first step of the 5S methodology, sort, you sort and discard items. A good practice here is to use the rag system, where you tag items in either red, amber, or green. Green items you keep, red items you discard, and amber items you need further investigation before deciding if you keep them in your workplace or not. But as I like to say, by using the rag system, if you are in doubt, throw it out. In the second step of the 5S methodology, set in order, you arrange items that you decided to keep from the first step in a neat and systematic manner. It is in this step that you make sure that you have a place for everything and that everything is in its place. The third step is called shine, where you thoroughly clean and inspect the workplace. Here you want to make sure that there is no dirt whatsoever on the equipment or on the floor. In this step, you also want to come back to the amber items identified in sort and make a decision if you're going to keep them in your workplace or not. In the fourth step, standardize, you document and standardize all the decisions that you've made in the previous steps of your 5S project. A good practice to help you document those decisions is to use things like standard operating procedures, or SOPs. A good practice also is to take pictures of the new order. And finally, in the last step, sustain, the objective here is to make sure that you maintain the gains achieved by the execution of your 5S project. A very important step in the sustain phase is to make sure you establish a governance process with an executive team to decide how frequently you're going to review progress of your completed projects. A good practice approach here is to establish an audit system to audit all the completed 5S projects. Needless to say, with the governance outputs and audits result, you course correct as you go along to try to maintain the gains of all your 5S projects. So there you have it. This is the 5S methodology. In summary, in sort, you decide which items you want to keep, which one you want to discard. In set in orders, you arrange items neatly and in a systematic manner, and you make sure that you have a place for everything and everything is in its place. In shine, you clean and inspect the area thoroughly, and you make sure there is no dirt around. In standardize, you document and standardize the new process by putting in place standard operating procedures and pictures of the new order. And finally, in sustain, you maintain the gains by establishing a governance process and putting in place an audit system and course correct if needed. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please press like and feel free to subscribe to our channel for more whiteboard videos.